Well, well, good evening to anyone who might be out there and joining in. This is going to be an interesting one. Ocarina of Time we just finished. It was the first thing I've ever streamed. I think it went fairly well. I'm pleased to say it did not go so well for Ganon at the end, but that is the traditional way. But tonight, we're going to start something entirely new. I have never played Tunic before. In fact, knowing that part of it is about trying to decipher some of the text that exists in the game and in the in-game sort of instruction manual, I've actually gone out of my way to avoid learning anything about it as much as I can. Other than the gameplay is primarily kind of Zelda-ish, which, as anyone who watched the previous game would know, that's something I'm in favor of. And also, there is an adorable little fox who is the main character, which people would probably not know just yet. That is also something I'm in favor of. I love foxes. And at this stage, I haven't even started the game pile itself. Save only for 3 minutes earlier today, just long enough to make sure that there wasn't anything that would make it not get along well with OBS or any of the other streaming software I'm using, but everything seems fine. To nobody's surprise, a very modern game made with modern technology and modern distribution works fine with one of the popular things to do with them. On which note, why don't we shut down what we've got here for the just chatting and see if we can't get it to work. Which it should, but never trust. So, let's see. I think that will work. Seems to be working well enough here. Yes, transmission looks good. How's audio for everybody when we're actually... This game automatically pauses when you're not focused on it, so it makes it hard to run things in 5 or 6 windows. Matthew, good evening. Lovely to see you there. And since you've spoken, I can ask you, how is audio and video for this before I launch it in? Excellent. Then let us begin. And from here on, I don't really know what to expect. I've never touched it before, and... They're starting with a sleeping little fox. Well, I mean, I'm immediately just entranced. Well, at this stage... Oh! That button is doing something... Strafe! That is a strafe. And... that looks like a menu. Other than that, the buttons are not doing anything yet. Now, lovely to have you here. I hope I can manage to make it entertaining even while you're busy elsewhere. Woo! Okay, that's just completely adorable too. Yellow square do anything if we wait here for a moment? Not like that, at least. I have a suspicion that's going to be one of those things that will turn out to be, "But you could have done this all along, had you but known." There's a mailbox. I suspect that meant empty, or something very like it. Is he looking down at something? Oh. Well, I can see a few interesting things glowing down there. Don't know what any of that is yet. Critters. Well, perhaps rather than a dungeon, this is a residence. Looking at the critters. Ein Stick. Well, this is a Zelda-style game, so our natural enemies are the pots. And now I have collected a number of strange little diamondy things. Which, because I am indeed that old, remind me strongly of the things you used to be able to get into pickup in the old Superman arcade game, the one that was a strange beat-em-up. Ah. No, the targeting system is straightforward. Oh. English. Makes a change. Oh, look who has a few small combo abilities to start with. That spot looks vaguely suspicious, but it might be just decoration. As far as what does the fox say, so far not much. He's quiet. That's traditional, of course. Silent protagonists and all. Ooh, look at all of that stuff. Ooh, that guy's bigger. Ah. I have taken some clobberings. It's worth knowing then, the bigger ones can what? Can return fire on the combos, basically. There's an in-game point we're supposed to actually find the instruction manual, isn't it? Oh. I presume these square bushy things are going to be choppable once an actual sword is found. And to find a key to get the sword. It's all very traditional so far. What's this? Why it destroys the day. That's interesting. Not how the song Sun Sung supposed to... Oh! He just like... Oh, that's an interesting design for the key. Reminds me of Fez. Glowy-eyed guys. I don't know what those actually are, but they resemble giant sperm. A little too much for me to want them nearby. Golly, what a day, yes. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah, that's the pages. Some of this I had worked out already, but it's a nice start. Is it in here? Ah, there it is. Select, which did nothing earlier, now opens the instructions, now that we have a page of it. I am pleased to hear that, because I don't want to know any of them. I have deliberately gone out of my way to... I've had this game on my wish list ever since I first heard of it. And because knowledge games and Zelda games are my favorites, so put them together, you're pretty much guaranteed to be threatening me with a good time, no matter what the proportion is. But I went out of my way to make sure I was going in blind now. I didn't want to spoil myself. I wonder what the money in this world is called. I shall assume it's bits for the time being, because they kind of look like that, and also in the finest My Little Pony flavored traditions. Whee! Oh, zoom in. And hold. Oh, see, there's an interesting thing right already. No, doesn't seem to have any extra effect just yet. Take that, you pots. You shall not live to torment archaeologists 1,000 years in the future. Well, let's see if I can do that. I hope that's saving. So far, nothing else is. Ow. Nynce, welcome! How are you feeling? A lot of guys. I'm doing fairly well. I'm looking forward to this game. It's working nicely, which is always an important bonus. Not great at dealing with those guys yet. Well, that's delightful. Glad to hear it, Nynce. Oh, treasure chest. Look at this adorable little fox. Well, I suspect it's save, but it's definitely heal. That's nice. I have no idea. There is yet no information about anything about this fox other than that it is a fox. I don't even have any idea if it's a male boy fox or a girl fox or a non-binary fox or... All we know for sure is they're a fox, they've got a stick, and they're just as willing to destroy crockery as any traditional Zelda-type game protagonist. Uh-oh. Ah! Also, those things can clobber him right in their little fox face. Ooh. Don't quite have the knack of the dodge timing yet. John Tunic. There is some suggestion that Tunic is in fact the fox's name, but... oh dear. I wasn't expecting this. My cubes! My precious cubes! Little fox goes to big fox. Oh. Well. Being resurrected is strange and unexpected and difficult to deal with, and frankly, nonetheless, much, much better than the alternative. Ah! Woo! Okay. Look, I'm not saying I want to face giant armored, heavily armed guys with a stick. Perhaps I should be saying, take the hint and try not to, in fact, do that. Hello, Pixie. Yes, Fox Fox. Just walk over the bush. Come on. Oh. Yes, indeed, it's Tunic. And there's, as I was saying a moment ago, before getting murdered, there is some evidence that suggests the fox's name is in fact Tunic. And I'm beginning to feel very bad at this game. I do not care for those large whale sperm guys at all. Oh. That's interesting. Ah! Ah! That's not the direction I wanted to go in. Oh well. Well, I've never played Dark Souls. It's clear enough what the tricks are, but knowing them's not that easy. See? Didn't want to engage him at all. Can't do it. Just big Swordy guys. What's that? I'll be very annoyed if that's a sword, but also pleased. It's a beet. Okay then. I guess that's a snack. More cubes. I think dodging into attacks is gonna get you punished in this game, but I'm not yet completely sure. So far, such as I've managed to do in successful dodges have been away. Fox, fox, fox. Neither of these directions have been a source of health so far. Boy, I'm glad they don't understand the technology involved in ladders. There's trees everywhere. Can we at least break off a bigger stick? And I'll follow too. Nope, dodging into attacks is definitely a way to get clobbered. I have a weapon, it's a stick! Ugh. It doesn't go well with my apparently rather limited instincts. Don't know, there hasn't really been anything else. I have the distinct impression that at the end of the... Yes, I have the distinct impression at the end of the guardhouse I'll be able to get the sword, but... Ah! Ugh. Oh! That is some very useful information just there. Do you notice? Thank you. Over here. Well, he wasn't willing to do it there. Ah. Most interesting. I don't have to be the one who cuts those. Yes! Not only does the dodge roll have iframes, it actually said so. Where is that? There. Probably only one ghostly guy exists at a time. Ah. Yes, give me the sword. I want the sword. I feel like there will be a great deal of swording to do. Wrong button. Up. Yes, well, the sword was the achievement. Ooh. What was that? Volcania, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Certainly a real Toriel. Welcome! How are you doing tonight? This small fox has just acquired the ability to be very dangerous to shrubbery. Save. Oh. Bombs? Oh, I think it is. Well, sooner or later I'll have to find out the hard way. A lot of guys down there. Well, the sword is much more efficient than the stick. Who would have guessed other than everybody? What's this? Well, that certainly suggests what we're going to find later, doesn't it? Hook here, hook there. There's going to be a rope. Wow, spiders. Feeling snacky. Yes, it is a dreadful scourge. Very common. I don't know if I can make it very far in here. I'm not even sure I should be here. I had to find that guard captain earlier on, I think. Look at him wiggle his butt when he climbs that. Oh, we're back here. I wonder if I'm going to end up writing a map for this. I think that guy might be the captain. Which suggests I have to go through the guardhouse. That felt good, if a little murderous. Where'd his little tail go? How about mac and cheese, but make it interesting? Put something hot sauce on it. You have cold sauce? Sauce of no specific temperature? Ah, guardhouse 1. Ah, and this is the other side. Oh, well, that's especially interesting. That's the guard captain. Ugh. I didn't really expect to get through that the first time, but sometimes it's better to go without the targeting. Oh, that's useful. sure is a good thing that apparently foxes have far more lives than cats. I think he's going to need them. Yeah, what's your deal? Your deal is do not screw with that guy. Gotcha. Moving right along. Oh dear. One hit. I suspect that character is going to require a shield as well to survive. I do believe these guys only notice you if you're walking fast. Or when you stab them, but that's to be understood. I think it's very common for people to notice when you stab them. Stayed put. He's literally watching, but not starting the fight. That's interesting. Now he doesn't care? Don't mind me. Just unlocking your door. Huh. Oh! Aggroed. Ah! Did not mean to open that. Sure would be nice to have a shield. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Stab! 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 Nope. There we are. Well then. I knew I'd get it eventually. That's a very sensible thing. Yes, tiptoe, tiptoe, stab, stab. Healing potions. Presumably. No way up to those? Oh, no, there is a way, and it's right there. It's... Ah, pots! Take that, you crockery. Ooh. Adult crockery. He is so cute. Pretty. A good clip. I do believe that was the first instructions there. East Forest, Hero's Grave, Guard Captain. And then Old House, Flooded Well, Dark Tomb, that's always... Oh, is that what I'm after? A great treasure sealed away forever. And then we're supposed to Some say it is the power to defy death. I think we've been doing that. Precious cubes. I have no idea what that could be. Other than... I guess it kind of looks like the healing items from Resident Evil. So on the whole, this is not a very Resident Evil-y type of game. Ah. No, it is a quest item of some sort. Well, that's interesting. Little shiny RGB lights. Certainly well designed for enticing that there's something else around the corner. Is that another chest? No, it's just a piece of tree. I can defeat any bush. Ah! This is pretty, and I appreciate how much this map reminds me strongly of the map from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, without resembling it in any way. Oh. Look at that. Some predecessor has written stuff. Another cute fox. And that's the cute fox of You Are Here, because that's the location where I just picked this up. Delightful. I appreciate the design of this. It's strange, but it's cute. Very distinctive. I wonder how you ring these. Clearly not the way you ring the big one. Two of three broken thing. I perfectly executed something. If only I knew what it was. Oh. Oh, well that's interesting. They were bombs, but different bombs. There's... What is that? Magic... Do they refill at checkpoints? Holy Cross. That's especially cute. It's back in the day, it was one of the very common things you would have things in games that were imported that would have Bibles and crosses and whatnot in them, but those would be changed for the American releases if there was an American release. This is supposed to resemble playing the imported Japanese game where you have no idea what's going on, which means it's gonna have the originals of that sort of thing. Where was that shrine? Ah, right there. Excellent. Oh. That did something. I wasn't expecting that to do anything. Ah, it murdered me. Well, I didn't expect that either. It's, that's an aggressive door is what that is. This is definitely providing clarity. Oh. Oh, that's not good. What happened to her? Oh, he yawned. Oh. Wow. That was very interesting. And surprisingly poignant for starting with no idea what's going on. Here be the Song of Storms? Oh. Hi. This is a delightfully creepy shop is what this is. How many have I got? Actually, yes. This works the way I think it is. Spooky fox, spooky fox. I thought he died, but he did not. I did eventually, but... Oh! What did I just find? Ooh! Fast travel! I legitimately did not know that was going to happen. Where even am I now? Oh. I have no idea, but that was cool. Ruined Atoll Library Annex. Well then. Oh. Oh, that's going to be interesting. I mean, ones that are going to run away, I don't have a strong need to chase them, but don't have a non-melee weapon at this stage. Guess I didn't need one. Oh, greetings, Clive. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you tonight? I shall presume that was a good thing and say glad to hear it. Oh, is that a door? Yes. Oh, now what did I find? Another shop? It's totally another shop. Hello. Oh, it's the same shop. I don't think I can buy that at the moment. Big spooky fox. Even the big spooky one is cute. So I gather, and that just makes Clive even extra welcome. Oh. This, it seems, Clive, is a game made almost entirely out of not knowing what you're doing. It's only fortunate that that works pretty well. Oh. Wait, I'm not... The other creatures are aggressive and aggro. I mean, if the birds aren't going to attack, I'm not going to go after them. Uh-oh. Ooh. Did not care for that. Well, I can neither jump nor do I have a circle button. So I don't think I can do that at the moment. But let's, Oh, is it? It's been so long since I played Sly Cooper. Really liked those back in the day, though. I think it's time to experiment about... Oh, yes. Excellent. That does do pretty much what I expected. Well, it's hard to stealth right in someone's face. I was trying to just get that key without actually fighting that guy. Wow, this game is fascinating. I mean, I quite by accident discovered that these things can teleport. It's a worthy series, Nintz. I think you'd probably like it. Oh, right, you. Ow. I don't think I'm gonna get those 20 cubes back. Woo! This place is dangerous. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Stab! Uh-oh, turret! Turret! Abort! Abort! Good lord. That can work, but not the way I just did it. Good heavens. So much don't even know if I'm doing the sorts of things I'm supposed to be doing. Uh-oh. Forgot about that one. Whew. Turrets can really ruin your day. Those guys are interesting. Oh. They won't attack unless I get close. Stab. Ow. Should have seen that coming. Oh, that's interesting. Look. It has one of the tuning fork things inside. Oh. I don't know what that is, but it looks potentially important. I don't see it on here at all. Well, I suppose one improves a little bit over time. I'm not supposed to be a criminal, I'm supposed to be an adventurer. No, I'm not entirely sure what the difference is, but I'm sure there is one. Now we're back in more familiar areas. That is presumably the key. The door for the key being guarded by the tall green gentleman downstairs. That does feel easier than it used to. I think this is the one where I accidentally teleported before. Oh! You can bat away the projectiles. Probably not from the turrets, but from those guys. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Clive. Hope you're having a good time. Wonderful. So glad to hear it. One does what one can with a lone little fox. I don't think I've heard of that at all, actually. It's not ringing bells. Which is kind of the objective of this game. Now, what did it say to do for the West Bell? Old house. Oh! Oh, look at that! The artwork moves! The little drawing of the fox. That is immensely cute. Ah, well that makes sense. This is the door I need to go through next. So how do I deal with the tall green guy? And was there a way to do this without guessing the teleporter? Nope! He knocked me into a hole with treasure in it! Thanks for that. Excuse me. Oh! Well, that's how that works, I guess. Let's go see what's in the old house. All this time, still don't have a shield. He had a shield. The shield was bigger than the fox, so probably not going to work out too well. Oh. Interesting. Whose old house was this? Oh. Is it just me? Is there something about the particular disarray in here that kind of says college dorm? Oh, I wonder if that's meaningful. I'm making a note of that thing because it looks like a clue. Even more than it looks like a college shirt type of logo. Oh, well. What do you know? Who needs a shield when you have high explosives? Very serious putty indeed. Oh. Interesting door. Yeah, it's totally college dorm looking, isn't it? Another place you can just walk through. Well, thank you for your visit and your follow, Clive. I hope I'll get to see you again soon. I shall proceed foxfully. With a tooth. That is not a proper way for skulls to act. Hello, Rhea! Welcome! Oh. Stumbled into somewhere with a closer camera. Oh, is this the tomb area? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's the dark tomb. I'm supposed to go there later. Hot pepper. I think that means temporary attack up. Oh, broken sign. Flowers? Oh, no idea what that will do. Probably not make tea out of them. That tends to be a risky venture. Well, this is my first touch of it, Rhea. Gone in completely blind. Don't know what I'm doing other than a vague sense of how these kinds of games go. Aha! Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, that guy has some range. Oh dear. I got kicked in the turret. I expect I am, Rhea, because those happen to be two of my very favorite kinds of games. The Zelda styles and the puzzlers. Oh yes, of course, I thought that's what that was going to say. I want to find out if those symbols individually mean a thing. Like, I wonder if they sort of scribbled something or if there's an actual decipherable code there. I suspect it's at least partly the latter. But that winds up being one of the few things that streaming actually makes harder. Everyone doesn't want to... isn't as interested in me stopping every couple of minutes to start making notes and try to work out cracking a code. Oh, you can walk right through there. Oh, an effigy. Little fox pillow. Also, the fox himself is extremely cute. Oh, this is where we start. Absolutely, and I thank you for keeping it that way. I absolutely want to experience this as raw and fresh as possible. I suppose I should be clearer that when I'm saying things like that, I do mean rhetorically, like I wonder if it is this thing. I look forward to finding out in the course of playing. Oh. This does not seem to be connected to the others. What's this? Look at all those maps! Slorm! How Futurama refreshing. Little fox woke up here. Sounds like a good idea, Nins. I admit this version is Steam. Still supporting the devs, just I guess not as directly as I probably should have. Empty. This was the place that had the stick. The "it's dangerous to go alone" room, I suppose. One thing I can see is going to be not exactly difficult about this game, but certainly very different from trying to do things with Ocarina. Oh, ladder. Is that it's a very slow and steady kind of progression. There's not terribly many instances of now we've done something specific really important. So now would be a good time to stop. It's just another thing, and another thing, and another thing. Pretty. Can't do anything with it right now. So many questions. It would be irritating if that wasn't literally the entire point of the game. For the sake of the echo, or for what it turns out it really is? Oh, very good. Oh. I wonder where I'm going. Ah. Whippy tail sperm guys. Very aggressive. That was a cute animation. I think I am... Oh, over there. Still on this one. Ooh. Wasn't sure I'd get out of there. Ooh, I've managed to find my way to the top of the temple. Interesting. Uh-oh, that's a captain. Ow. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ria. Oh, magic item. Well, it's nice to have a ranged weapon. I wonder if that's all this does. You're very rude skulls, all of you. Probably not supposed to be here yet. Although this game has a rather loose notion of supposed. The architecture in this area reminds me of Death's Door. Any of you played that? I have a feeling this is going to be an awful long climb to nothing. Oh, well, there's a piece of instruction book here. Aha! It says what the cards are. At least, in a general sense. Coins in the wells, you get prayers. That's cute. Well, I can recommend it. I quite like that store. Plays a crow. A strangely armed crow. This page? It's an interesting page. Oh, hey. This is a page where someone is working on deciphering that. Oh. Well. That certainly answers that question. Round and around. Not at the level that would cause a problem, no. After all, I found the page. And I had pretty strongly suspected that's what that was going to be anyway. After all, the whole game is about the deciphering and the secrets. It would be very strange if they decided to have a made-up language that doesn't mean anything. Wouldn't seem in line with the ethos of the people who made it. Shiny. That's nice. Oh. Well, that's interesting down there. Looks dangerous. Kind of look like foxes then, too. Sort of. This game is not going to let me... Oh, that's suspicious. I think this crockery might want to get revenge. It is Finji. I've played a couple of things from them. It's always very good. Right. It was red. I really should have expected that. That's on me, that is. What do we know about red barrels in video games, class? I totally forgot I had a ranged weapon I could have tried on it too. What am I supposed to do now? I'm saying it's hard to know when you've gone somewhere you're not supposed to in this game, other than finding something that very thoroughly kicks your little red buttocks. Let us say no for the moment, because I remember pieces of the old house and I'm still wandering relatively happily. It's good to know there's an extra resource. actually look to see what was up here when I came here before. I was too shocked that there was an inn here. Oh. Still trapped. That's the real objective, I suspect. Or at least, I expect it is for the player character, even if it might not be for the game. Let's see where this goes. Well, I'm here and I have no idea where it is. Very technological? Kind of alien. Mind you, I'd noticed this was very alien technology attached to the spirit world kind of thing here. Anyway, technology in the spirit world. How Ghostbusters? Do anything else here yet? Oh yes, Nids? Sounds adorable. I can do nothing here yet. Oh, so many things to try to remember. Oh, that's the sword from the opening. Are you something I can talk to, or will you immediately do a murder? Neither. We're in the ruined library or whatever it was. Yeah, the ruined atoll. It's all ruined. Nothing left to toll. Those are some genuinely distressed squeaky toys. Well, a door like that means I'm actually supposed, or at least expected, to come at this from the other direction. Why, what? You mean, why am I presenting as Toriel here? Well, curious moth is curious. I don't mind explaining. It is fun. The truth of the matter is, when I played Undertale, of course, I was blown away, not just by the things that people are usually blown away with in that game, but by how much Toriel from that game seemed to have my personality, good and bad. Did some very unhealthy things that seemed very familiar, and did a lot of kind things that seemed familiar too. Ow. Aw. Oh well. It stuck tight, and it stuck even more when Deltarune came out, and a situation thereby arose that, even officially, as far as Toby Fox is concerned, there isn't just one Toriel. There's Undertale, there's Deltarune, and now there's also me. It's a strange line to walk sometimes, because, I mean, I'm telling you this, so it's not a... What? It's not a role-play type of thing. Oh. But I also do, as much as possible, want to give... Thank you, Giant Spooky Fox. Try to give people the impression that, of all things, they've found... The folks on my Discord tend to refer to this as Toriel Streamer, which, well, it's certainly the right kind of pun. Didn't quite get that lizard guy. I should try that again. Well, thank you very much. Oh yeah, it's just there. You did, Nins! But you were one of many. I think you were the first to say it in the Discord. Oh. Oh, he dodges. Come on, Burp. Whew. Not easy. Well, I found shrooms. Everything will be fine now. Yes, with a Toriel demeanor. Well said. Oh, lovely. I was wondering if it was possible to put those back up. You couldn't earlier. Wiggle, wiggle, fox butt. Ah, the other kind of bomb, I think. Yes. Do they both hate square roots? Mathematicians are definitely interested in them. I see these crabs would like a fight. There. Scuttle sideways to start something with me. I'll use Zoidbergs. That is true. It does depend. Ooh, that's hard on the eyes. Really? While I'm blocking, no less. Okay. There's only so much I can feel offended by that. I mean, I have to admit, I did start it. Maybe the right thing to do is just walk right on by. The building up potions is an interesting mechanic. Oh. Well, you have a lovely rest then. You should absolutely take care of yourself. That's much more important than the streams. Thank you so much for coming. Hope I will get to see you again. Lovely. I look forward to it. Ow! You Zoidbergs are awfully uppity for being delicious. Hey, key. Bonus. I think I do not care for the land that spins. Hard on the old vestibular system. don't know what that is for. That's where the key goes. A stick of garlic butter, I'd show you what you're doing. Uh-oh. Right. The Slorm. Riders on the Slorm. Ah. I'm gonna go back to the other place. Hello! How do I get to the water here? Uh-oh. Ah! That's not how I get to the water, that's how I get to an early grave. Hey, for Polygon, greetings! That's Elise, isn't it? Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you feeling tonight? Oh, thank you for the follow. Icing your back. You need to take care of yourself. Some part of my brain, not I think the more sane part, now wants to insist that that involved icing sugar and some sort of demi-glace. Yes, what it does involve, frozen water and pain. Been there. I have not, but I've certainly given it some thought. I'll give it some serious consideration. It was already on my wish list. Seemed like a good sort of silly with a lot of, let's say, good female role models. Used to be a shop, looks like. You're fluent in German, right? That is what I thought. I know this is extremely random. What is German for ambulance? That is the word I was thinking of. Is that first N typically pronounced? Ow. Well, I asked for that. The first N. See, that's what I thought. Just Krankenwagen. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I attended a party last night where this topic came up, and we were just chuckling about how, well, in this particular case, German often has seemingly harsher words for some things than other languages do. And the gentleman who was making this otherwise accurate point said that German for ambulance was Krankenwagen, and I said, "What? Isn't it Krankenwagen? Because krank is German for sick, and Kraken is like a giant squid." So it's just a very delightful. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. A different sort of scene. It's like, oh no, Bob's fallen down at work. Call for the squid wagon. The only thing that can save this man's life is tentacles. Not the sort of thing I usually talk about on this screen, but there we go. Uh-oh. True. That's one of the things about it that has reminded me gently of Death's Door. A game which I do recommend. If you have any taste for the tongue-in-cheek and the bleak, yeah, got both of those in spades. And at least one genuinely sad story with a character who had up until that point been comic relief. That's good. There's no lesbian like a sword lesbian. Oh! That is fantastic! Did you see that? The entire purpose of having that extremely excitable bird here was to show me that there's a path through there. Wonderful. That bird just ran away, and it ran through a passage I couldn't see, thereby showing me it was there. Far be it from me to decry any form of lesbian. Not really my place. Oh, but just as a small aside, when I said last night, well, shouldn't it have been Krankenwagen? The guy actually said, well, no, but said the first N wasn't really pronounced, and they usually just say Krankenwagen. And I'm like, is that true? That sounds like not true. Oh, that's this place. Well, that was murderous. I don't know how to solve the slorm issue. What did it say in here? Stun it by blocking. That did not work. Stay the crab away from me. Ah. Where was that spot with the lizard? Oh! Ow! Oh my lord, look, it reduced the size of the health bar. Yeah, you better run. Directly towards me. Ah! Yes, the metric system was not designed by a numerologist on a bender. That's a big crab. I think there's nothing America hates more than being told to do something that's a good idea that they weren't already doing. Oh, that was easy enough, I guess. Uh-oh. Sunny! Welcome! I had somebody else who was a moth on the stream for quite some time today. They were delightful. I'm hoping I'll get to have the two of you be introduced at some point. Oh, they ate a slorm. In the words of a friend of mine from back east, fond memories of the 80s, if only I had some. Hints? saw that coming. Squid explosion! Oh, crap. Hey! That worked! I didn't think that would work, but it worked. Ah. Really? That seems harsh. I mean, I presume that's largely because American healthcare consists primarily of homeopathy and swearing. Oh, that was effective. Doesn't seem to be any useful reason to blow those up. Doesn't mean it's not fun, I suppose. Ah! Couldn't get away, couldn't get away. Well, it is 8:30. I think that might be it for tonight. Oops. What's oops, Pixie? I'm gonna try something though. That is not what I thought was going to happen, and I did not like that. Big Octopus very much went boom. Well, that was rather good, actually. We'll definitely be proceeding with that. It was! Oh. I have cricks in my cricks. Ah! You wanted to know what it's like to be old, Nynce? One day you're going to find out. But in the meantime, it's cramping up just from playing a video game only because you did something resembling a workout the previous day. Tunic, so far, it's adorable. It's confusing. Very confusing. But adorable and lovely, and I'm definitely looking forward to continuing to play it with everyone else on stream for the next few weeks. However it takes. I wonder how I'll know if I finished it. Yes, that's right. I should really lock that in. Let me just make absolutely certain my schedule permits that, like I think it does. So many things, and then all these sounds make the face move. Gosh, you're almost out of March. Ah, frog it. Let's do it. I'll start reading the story on Wednesday. That's the plan. I'll set me some alarms and then come make sure it gets done. I'll drop the bomb on everybody. The L. Frank bomb, that is. Good. I'm very glad to hear that, Matthew. I hope everyone has had a decent time. Or better. But decent is just the baseline. If you've had a better time, that's an improvement on that, and I'm definitely here for it. Lovely. Glad to hear it, Nynce. And we had some new friends today, which was just extra delightful. I think I am now very tired. And as much as I say, you should all take good care of yourselves, get the food you need and the sleep you need, I have to do that for myself too. See, I knew someone was going to say that, so I got there first. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.